All right, it is CSS battle time for September 19th. We have a download icon. So first question, is the arrow 90 degrees? Let's see if we can answer that. What do I want it to be? None of these shapes are like extraordinarily hard, assuming that that arrow is 90 degrees. I don't think I want it to be the HTML, but I'm probably wrong. Uh, I don't think I want it to be the body, but I'm probably wrong. We're going to leave the body alone for now, and I'm just going to add a paragraph selector and a paragraph tag. The paragraph selector, I'm just going to put an outline on for now. One pixel solid, not a colon, a semicolon. Padding is going to be on 50. Margin, I don't know why that does that. 50, 100. I want it square-ish. It doesn't need to be a square for this experiment. And then rotate 45 degrees. And let's see. That does look like 90 degrees. Let's make the margin 80. And 110. It's not going to move it that way, of course. 0, 1, 30. Let's turn this off for a minute. And let's move it in. So 110 and 150. And then put this back. 140, 30, 20. Okay, that's close. It's not right, but it's close. That's even closer. It's still not quite right. That's pretty close. Let's take the outline off. And let's do border. What's that going to be? Purple color. Solid. And then sizes are going to be, the top's going to be border 0, 40, 40, 0. Okay. Now we get to move it again, because I always forget that I don't have border box. So that's going to be 117 and 120, 20. That's not moving it. Let's turn this off again. Let's move it that way. Of course, it's probably backwards for you. So I want this to be less. 107. Let's put it back. That was too far. So let's try 12. 10. That's making the sides different, which is necessary, but not what we're looking for. I always struggle positioning rotated things. That's getting closer. I move it down now, 52. May or may not be close enough. Can't tell that that's doing anything. That's doing something, but I don't know if it's a good thing. That seems the closest. Okay. This border declaration can go here, I think, and of course that moves everything. We want border width 0, 0, 40 pixels, 0. Margin, I don't know, 0, 50, 20, 50, 30, and 60. Can I get rid of that one? Looks like it. Now how to do the other thing. This one has to move significantly. It needs to move significantly that way again, probably backwards for you. Let's see where we are there. Too far. Close. But I'm probably going to move it again. How do I want to do this other bar? I mean, I can do a gradient, but I can do a gradient. I can't really do it with, I mean, I can do a gradient on anything about. Hmm. I don't think it's quite big enough to do a gradient on the paragraph tag. And if I do a gradient on the, I can do a gradient on the body and then just size it and make sure it doesn't repeat. Maybe that's the play. The problem with that is it's going to carry through to paragraph unless I make it not carry through. Which is doable. I can use an ampersand selector there, but it's another selector. Linear gradient, 90-degree, can be transparent, which is shorter to yellow to transparent. Yeah. And now, of course, we're seeing it. Why is it down from the top, though? Let's go ahead and make these hard lines. So this one's going to be, I don't know, let's just do 80 pixels, and then 0, 120, and then 0. Why am I seeing it twice? Or 3 times for that matter. So it is still carrying through to my paragraph tag. All right, I'm going to abandon that. I'm just going to do another paragraph selector. Go like that and get my other paragraph. This one is going to be a plus selector. Then this one is going to be that, and it's going to be border width 0, 40. I think I can just do 0, 0. I don't know. Now I have to find it. Margin 0, where are you? Elements, pick thingy. In the div, there's an iframe, there's a document, there's my HTML, there's my body. No, it doesn't have any padding. I'm an idiot. Padding, I'll turn off DevTools. 50, 0. There it is. Margin 100. Margin 50. 100. 80. Why is it going that way? 20. Not 1200, 120. And then 30. And then padding needs to be more, 80. All right, that gets it in a place. Now this margin needs to be less. On 78. Nope. 68. 9, 7, 6. And then it needs to move sideways. 130. That doesn't change yet. 70. Now it looks like it needs to move up. That's close. But the top is cutting off, of course. Oh, because this has a background? Yeah, the background's carrying through from here. That's fixable with that. All right, let's see how the diff looks. The diff looks okay-ish, but I struggled horribly with that yesterday. All right, we have a match. I don't love this solution. It is not great, but it is a solution. Border width. I don't think I need pixels there. So I don't have anything that's showing units. Let's see. Can I get rid of that? No. Can I get rid of both of those? No. How about this one? No. All right, this margin is going to be what, like 7.5%? Nope. 9, 10, 11, 12.5. No, but it's going to be some decimal. 10.5, 10.5 or something. So we're not doing that. 30, margin 0. 168 is not going to be any good numbers. 130 might be. All right, we're just going to minify and move on. I'm just happy to have a match today. Yesterday, the diff looked really, really good, and I didn't get a match ever. Well, I did. Playing with it on my phone late at night, I finally found out that I had to use a pixel size of like 8.55 pixels or something ridiculous. I don't know what it was. 8.5 wouldn't work, 8.6 wouldn't work, 8.55 worked. So We're going to put this one away while we're ahead and call it a day. Any more cleanups? I don't see anything obvious. I'm sure there's some spaces I'm missing here or there. I can check. Come on back in. Just going to reload the page, get the extension, 215. That is all the spaces according to the little minify tool. I could probably play with some percentages of things, but my solution's not worth it. Uh, can I play with colors? I doubt anything's going to work. Yeah, 7 and 8 away. Unlikely to match, but let's try it. Yeah, because of my solution, alpha values aren't going to work, so that's that. All right, that's it. Thanks for watching. See you next time.